so many of us who have had all kinds of sickness, all kinds of symptoms for many, many years, we can get a little bit panicked about flus or the sea or anything that comes along. And when I was the mother, of a household, every time my husband or my daughter came home with something, I went into a state of panic because I knew they would maybe be sick for maybe a week, but I would be sick for 3 weeks. I couldn't get over these things. So I was not the most compassionate and caring person. Actually, I was upset trying to get a hold of everything. But at that point in time, we didn't know the medical medium information to the letter, right? I knew about it, but we didn't use it. And so we didn't have anything we could do other than, watch it and see if it needed any kind of medical care. But other than that, just wait, right? And what we did was feeling sorry for ourselves and eating, drinking hot chocolate and eating all kinds of, these sweets that has some kind of healing, but are really just processed, all kinds of yucky things. And it didn't help, right? It just prolonged the sickness. And I didn't know about how much you can do to actually boost your immune system and knock these viruses and bacteria down, right? So the contrast till now, where I have all these tools and, I look in my drawers and see what I have, and I just start immediately with shock therapies, micro C shock therapy, zinc shock therapy, golden seal shock therapy, propolis shock therapy, healing broth. I always have healing broth in the freezer. Also the bronchial broth for everything that has to do with the respiratory system, or if you have any kind of cough. What else did we do? We did the turmeric ginger shot with garlic, and my husband even ate chopped up garlic in some banana. And what else? We had pathogen exposure brain shot. So 3 days. 3 days. If you knock it down, you only have a few virus cells that are, working in your body, and you boost your immune cells so they can take care of this that you have caught. And then it doesn't have to be the whole shebang, 1 week in bed, snot, fever, and all that. You can totally avoid it. Yeah, so I feel so empowered. So when my husband came home Friday with something and he looked at me and he said, I have a sore throat, I was just, okay, you do this. And I was compassionate and kind and not panicked and angry about me, having to stay in bed for 3 weeks, right? So that's really the difference between knowing the medical medium information and not knowing the medical medium information. And I can just repeat what I say often. Get a book. Start learning. Even though you're not chronically ill, even though you don't have major things going on, you want to know this. You want to know about flus and the sea and whatever's going on out there that you can get during the winter. And my husband had a coworker come to work sick, right? So that's where he got it from. And I'm sure you are among people that turn up to family events or to work sick. So you will be exposed for sure. So get a book, learn the information. Anthony has a pamphlet, or he had put together all the tools for flus and whatever we get in the winter. Download that, buy whatever you need to have in your cupboard, and you will be prepared for anything this winter. Get a book.